Oh yes, look at this. That is our all new strut brace from Ultra Racing, and today we are going to be fitting this to the Mercedes-Benz SLK Money Pit. Now Money Pit in the last video just had the suspension entirely fixed, so this is the final part of that, and it's going to look absolutely incredible and drive absolutely incredible once we install this. But first we need to fit some bonnet struts. Okay, so the old gas bonnet struts on the Mercedes have actually fallen apart now. You would have seen in one of the previous shorts that they just don't work anymore and they're absolutely useless. They fall down once you put them up. So we've got some nice new ones to make sure when we're working and fitting this strut brace today that it's going to work absolutely perfectly and we're not going to decapitate ourselves. So now you've seen all the parts of today's video, let's get to installing. Okay, so today for some reason the bonnet struts have decided to play ball. Now, unfortunately, I still don't trust them because, you know, they can't be trusted after the last time when they nearly decapitated the locksmith. So, today we're going to be replacing those. We're going to do that first, so when we put the strut bar in, we don't decapitate ourselves. Okay, let's do this. Right, so what we're going to do is remove these two clips up here with a little screwdriver. With a bit of luck, it should pop off nice and easy like when we did the van with the boot struts. We put the new ones in, and with a bit of luck, we can have full confidence in our bonnet once again, because this is obviously a massively long bonnet, and so not everything's going to hold it, and it is very, very heavy. I think it probably weighs about 3/4 of the car. Because, yeah, why not big old slab of metal?
Okay, so the only thing I am going to mention is please catch the little spring clip that's on the back of this strut, because if it falls in your engine bay, you might not be as lucky as me.
Yep, let go. It's one done. Alright, so the new bonnet struts for the SLK are officially in, and as you can see the bonnet is sitting a lot higher than it was before. Now these I only spent 16 quid on from Amazon. I'm going to leave a link in the description if you want to buy them for your car. They do them for lots of different cars, but this makes it a whole lot easier when you're not trying to lean in right underneath the bonnet when it's all the way up there, and you get full access to the engine bay just like this. Success. Now let's move on to the main part. Okay, so the next step that we have to do is we need to remove these 3 bolts and do the same on the other side. Now these were removed the other day to replace the springs, as I mentioned in my last video, and so with a bit of luck they should be already pretty loose and they won't snap or anything like that. We should have some pretty smooth sailing. Fingers crossed, touch wood. Okay, so obviously your suspension is very important, so the bolts that are holding it to the car are going to be very tight. Now, in order to not strip these bolts, as they're going to be very old, I would suggest using a socket set first to get most of the tension off of them so they're loose, and then you can use your impact to remove them for the rest of it. One of them was particularly tight and nearly sent me flying off of my feet, so that is almost just an over-exaggeration from the car and some absolutely excellent showmanship just to show you how tight they really are. Now, installing the actual strut brace itself is relatively simple. However, if you do have a car with a fat engine like me, you might find that one of the little bolts is in the way and it won't let the strut brace sit flush, because this is obviously for the V6 and for the 4-cylinder. So if this is the case for you, then you're just going to need to unscrew it and then just zip tie it to the rest of the car. It's not actually holding anything in really important, and if you just tighten it down to something else, it'll be completely fine, or wedge it. I've now driven it for a couple of weeks and I've had no issues at all. Now, using a torque wrench with enough force to spin the earth backwards, I tightened it up to make sure everything was up to spec and these weren't going to fall off or it wasn't going to become dangerous, and I suggest you do the same. For all of you, I didn't tighten it just 3 times, I did do it a lot more, but for the sake of YouTube and pacing, it's only shown 3 times.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, for extra assurance, I did just get my dad to help me, so maybe just get one other person to come and help you out. But other than that, it's a pretty simple install. You could do it yourself. But having the extra person there is just good for peace of mind. Alright, so the strut bar is on and all torqued up to spec, and now we've got the best bit to do. Let's get this stupid sticker off. Oh yeah, look at that. Now I need to get that sticker off, and I need to polish this down, make it look really, really nice. But for the most part, strut brace is on. Now all we're going to do off camera, we had to remove this little thing because it was mucking up how we were going to get to this. So we're going to zip tie with a white zip tie to that so it doesn't rattle at all. With a bit of luck, that'll all be jolly, and we can take that off and it's all going to look absolutely perfect. So that's everything we've done today, and I think it looks really good. Now in the next video, what we're going to do is we're going to see if this strut brace actually works. Now I would do it in this video, but it's getting a bit late, and I think it's going to have to be one for the next one. So thank you all so much for watching today's video. Hope you all did enjoy. If you did, remember to leave a like, subscribe, you know the rest. Everyone else has told you millions and millions of times, I am sure. And yeah, this was another successful video. Hype this video, and I'll see you all in the next one.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drip.